Trank, just for the love of God, stop. Please. Stop. I am convinced if there is an exact opposite of me on this planet, it is Josh Trank and his absolute hatred for the Fantastic Four and my love for the Fantastic Four. There's been interviews recently with Josh Trank where he opens up about the Fantastic Four, the 2015 movie. You know the one. You know the one. The worst one. The one. The thing that makes X-Men Origins Wolverine look like high peak cinema. That one. 2015, Fan 4 Stick. Oh, that movie. That movie brings my blood to a goddamn boil anytime I have to talk about it. But you guys have a twisted, enjoyment of hearing me talk about this because I lose my mind. Well, recently Trank was like, yeah, let me talk about the Fantastic Four. Let me tell you my ideas about the Fantastic Four. Let me tell you, at the time, Marvel's Avengers made $1 billion, and this Fox execs came to me and they were like, hey, Trank, you know what we want you to do with the first family of comics? Those fun-loving, adventure-going people? We want you to make a film like the Avengers, a film that's fun. And as it turns out, Josh Trank was like, why would I make the Fantastic Four fun? Why would I do that? Put a kill cam on them. Kill cam. Make the things a clobbering time, a thing that he got because he was getting beat by his family. Could you imagine if Fred Flintstone's goddamn catchphrase yabba dabba doo was because goddamn his dad beat him and he's like, yeah, that's what I scream every time I get enjoyment out of this. Hey, Wilma, yabba dabba doo. And then he goes on and talks about how he's only seen a handful of the episodes of the 1990s Fantastic Four animated series. That cartoon that a lot of people fondly remember, such as myself? That thing? Yeah, didn't like them. Apparently they were a general disaster. A disaster because they're having fun. And then he says, and I quote, they told him, that's what our template should be. That's what the audience wants to see. AKA films like the Avengers, that mimic the comics, that look like those goddamn pages you keep flipping, entertaining. And here's what Josh Trank replied with. Here's his response. I just effing hated every second of it. Yeah, it makes sense. Yeah, the Fantastic Four. They should not be fun. As a matter of fact, what are the Fantastic Four? Well, they're clearly grimdark. They got murder cams. Realistic. Yes, that's a check mark right there. Dr. Doom looks like a trash bag. Oozing. That's cool. Yeah, I'll put that in there. And then it's added to that by them saying that Trank just didn't care. He didn't care what they were fighting or anything. He was going to do his own thing. I'm ending the goddamn video.